Hello, everybody. It's Julie D, and welcome to Jabbering with Julie. Hello, here we are once again. Look at me. I'm outstanding in my field. Not really, but it gives the illusion. And this kind of like sums up the weather lately. Although, I mean, obviously, we did have some of the white stuff, but it's been really kind of like hazy and, foggy and all the E's. And the date of this recording is November 25th. This is the big Thanksgiving week and lots to talk about. I will try to keep it brief. Lucky me. First of all, this just in. I just received this information via email. The Western Reserve Church is having a special night. It's called A Night in Bethlehem, an interactive Christmas experience for children and their families. December 12th, 6:30 to 8. I will have a link down below so you could register your family. They're going to have goodies and crafts and like an interactive experience for children. You'll have to check that out. Let's see what else I have on my list of fun. So you're going to find I'm going to be starting to do some kind of like interesting, different things. For example, I reviewed Lebanon bologna. You probably wouldn't expect me to do that. So that's something new. I will put a link down below. I also just recently reviewed a sandwich, a really good sandwich at Ground Zero in North Village Plaza. I don't have that content up yet, but that is coming soon. So look for that. Let's talk about some of the things that is happening around town. Oh, by the way, this show is sponsored by Will's Jewelers. And I happen to know that if you spend, this starts December 1st, if you purchase $150 worth of products from them, you get a free gift. And I'm telling you, this is one of those stores where if you don't know what to get somebody, they will help you. They have tons of gift ideas, and they're open all the way up till Christmas Eve. For you last minute procrastinators, and you might be procrastinating because you don't know what to get the person. There you go. Now you know where to go. It's in Sagamore Hills in the Marks Plaza. And they are a gem, pun intended. So anyway, let's talk about some of the things happening in town. I guess the biggest news that we've put out recently, American Freight in Northville Village Plaza is closing. It's not just that store. All of the 9, I believe there's 9 locations in Ohio are closing. And I think actually all of them. There's some outside of Ohio. So if you need a couch or a chair or a table, they still have some of the stuff left. And there's big banners everywhere. Everything must go. I always want to hear echo when I say that. What else is going on? So there was UT in Macedonia. They were in the plaza on the corner of Route 82 and Freeway Drive. They have moved within Zuki Sushi, which is right down the road in the plaza where Casa D'Angelo is. And it's a family thing. You can have some bubble tea now with your sushi. Oh, every time I say sushi, I want sushi. So I'm going to have to deal with that today. Thank you, you people. What can I do? So that's a little bit of a change. And some people say, oh, that's a horrible location. I don't think it's a horrible location. I think it's just the right kind of business would have to go there. If you have, I think, this is me personally, if you have a beverage place and all you do is sell beverages, it's probably better to have a drive-through. But there's businesses that have been there for years, like the smoke shop is there, Stuff and Puff. They've been there for years. And when you want your smokes, you want your smokes. Also, there is a wig place, hair salon there. It depends on the type of business. And the other thing about if you're selling beverages, obviously the cost of a drink doesn't cost much. So if you have a ton of people coming in and your items cost more, your average order is higher, you're going to make more money. I think it's best to consolidate, but obviously maybe it was something they just wanted to try. And obviously they have people upset they're closed. So they have customers waiting for them. And I think they'll have more customers now that they've got two businesses rolled into one. Just have to click on something. Anywho, let's see what else is going on around town. Oh, so this is interesting. Tuscan Vine was open in the Sagamore Plaza, not too far from Will's Jewelers, and they've been closed for a while. And in the front of the building, and actually they were where Loosmus used to be, if you don't know where that is. And in the front of the building, there's been nothing there for a while since 7 to 7. And there was, anyways, what's coming in there now is a Greek place, and it's going to have breakfast, and I think it's going to have a traditional breakfast, and then I think there'll also be Greek items on the menu, kind of similar to 7 to 7, but totally different owner, totally different food. So if you've seen some activity there in the front, that's what's going on. I have no idea when they're going to open. I do know they have a lot of work to do in there. There is a new place coming in Northfield Village. It's Taste of Northfield. So we're going to find out what that is. They're coming soon. In Aurora, there is a new Rap City that opened up not long ago. And the address is 125 Barrington Town Square. Poland, a coffee shop opened up called Groovy Cafe. They're located at 33200 Station Street, as is a corner of Solon Square Shopping Center and Station Street. That makes sense. In Twinsburg, there is a kids daycare academy coming in, but that won't be open until spring. That's the structure that you see on the south side of 82 when you drive through Twinsburg. Let me think of, I know, because I know there's always more stuff. We have been doing a lot of podcasts, so there's a ton of content on our website about that. I talked to Susan Eileen. She is an author, and she talks about recovery. She hit rock bottom, very, very, very low rock bottom, and she was able to get through it and survive. So there'll be a link for that. Also, if you have seen the first episode in another podcast where I talked to Danny from the SWAT truck, I now have part 2 available. And that is from the podcast called Fuzzy Things in the Corner of the Kitchen, which is about restaurants and commercial kitchens and catering kitchens, that type of content. Like I said, I had the baloney thing. I even wanted to create a crazy article based on a friend of mine who I won't mention her name. She's into conspiracy theories and aliens. And we started talking about maybe the Jetsons had extra advanced technology. Maybe that technology in that cartoon was based on alien technology. And because now some of that stuff, the flying cars and the people movers and stuff, are becoming more of a reality. You never know what you're going to find on our website. We do have public notices from Northfield Center and some of the same stuff. And I would say that a lot of times when people stop me in the store, they always say, what's going in over here? Or what's going on over there? Or what's going on, Julie D? And I try to find out. I have been wondering a lot about Myers and what's going on with them. Are they coming to town? Are they not? And I keep hearing that it's an unknown. And I think part of the problem is they're going to have to widen Route 82 through Sagamore and Northfield Center. Well, more specifically, Northfield Center. And I think that everybody's trying to figure out who's going to pay for it. Maybe they're trying to get a grant or whatever, but they won't be able to put a Myers in without altering because okay, I don't know what's going on, but lately the traffic through there has been bad. Well, I did hear that Alexander Road has had some lane closures because they're ripping it up. So maybe that's causing more people to go through Route 82 through Northfield Center there. But it's just been really bad. And even like sometimes just on a like a Wednesday at 1:30, you just never really know when it's gonna cause issues. So just be patient. And this time of year, there's going to be people rushing more for shopping and everything. So you just have to take that into consideration when you're driving around town to be careful. I'm just checking here to see if anything last minute came in. Oh, let's see. I mentioned the two new podcasts. Obviously, this is a podcast too. And my thoughts about the Browns, because the game against the Steelers was an amazing game. And I'm not sure. The Browns, I'm looking for my quote here because I put out a quote about it. The Browns have a knack for pulling off unexpected victories. Yet, in a season marked by too many losses, I can't help but wish our playoff chances were a bit more within reach. Boy, that was a game though. If you didn't see it, you've probably seen some highlights on the news. I mean, literally a blizzard. At times, you couldn't even see anything. And we persevered and we didn't miss any kicks, unlike the game before. And we had to play on Thursday, and we had just played on Sunday, and not well, I might say. But, anyways, thank you for listening. And for the people that say hi in the store, hello, thanks for watching. Tell your neighbors, tell your cat, just put it on and let your cat watch it. You know, if I had a cat, I would have my cat on, and then your cat could watch my cat. That'd be kind of fun. And I should say, it's so funny I say that because it reminds me that I have a new newsletter going out for businesses. So you can, I'll have a link down below where you can sign up to get my monthly newsletter about marketing. And my company is called Spider Cat Marketing. And I started that in 2009. But I didn't even tell anybody that I really should have had an anniversary this year for NoJohnnyHills.news. We've been doing this for 10 years. 10 years. And I'm telling you, it's been a challenge. We've had posers. I feel like it's whack-a-mole. It's like one goes away, another one pops up. Hello. But anyways, so we're focusing more on Jabbering with Julie now, since there's really no reason to have borders. So anywho, thank you for watching, and I will see you. I'm going to try to do this weekly, even through the holidays. We'll see how I do. And I wanted to thank our sponsor, Will's Jewelers. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm thankful for you.